So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth, not just to be
What do you make of all the fake news that it affects?
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
Denzel Washington's recent revelation of fresh Hollywood secrets has sent shockwaves through Tinseltown, causing panic among its denizens. The exposure of these undisclosed truths has created a sense of urgency and unease within the entertainment industry. So what exactly did Denzel say?
Play that precious nonsense. Oh, we're moving over. Get out.
Denzel Washington's recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter sent shockwaves through the ranks of Hollywood's elite. With no filter and no fear, the legendary actor peeled back the layers of secrecy that shroud the movie industry and exposed the shady dealings and gossip-worthy antics of its most powerful figures. In a tell-all that left jaws on the floor, Denzel didn't hold back when he called out the Hollywood elite for their nauseating arrogance and their grandiose belief that they are society's moral compass. He likened their inflated sense of self-importance to the delusions of royalty, acting as if they were demigods walking among mere mortals. Behind closed doors, these pampered stars prance around their lavish multi-million-dollar mansions, completely disconnected from the real struggles of everyday people. Yet they have the audacity to lecture the masses on how to live their lives, blissfully unaware of the eye rolls and head shaking they induce in the public. But Denzel wasn't done throwing shade. He took aim at the declining ratings of big Hollywood awards shows, exposing how they've become nothing more than soapboxes for pushing identity politics. He called out the hypocrisy of these woke Hollywood elites who preach about inclusivity and diversity, but fail to practice what they preach. It's all about optics and virtue signaling, not genuine change or progress. And let's talk about those award shows for a minute. Denzel couldn't resist pointing out the absurdity of the whole charade. While some actors stroke their egos and compete for shiny trophies, he reminded everyone that making movies is nothing more than a luxury, a gift, really. Denzel scoffed at the idea that they're doing something extraordinary, comparing their struggles to the true heroes serving in the military or toiling away in labor-intensive jobs. Interestingly, Denzel Washington seemed to have found an ally in none other than Mel Gibson, a Hollywood figure who has also called out these elites in the past. So, Gibson, who was sitting alongside Washington in the interview, was seen nodding in agreement with the veteran actor's candid remarks. Aside from this, Denzel also exposed the underbelly of the movie industry, where powerful Hollywood elites try to manipulate and force actors into portraying characters that don't align with their values. In a tell-all interview that sent shockwaves through Tinseltown, Denzel Washington pulled back the curtain on the dark and often bizarre side of the movie industry. The legendary actor, known for his powerful performances, opened up about the peculiar roles he was once forced into, revealing the manipulative tactics employed by Hollywood elites. In the interview, Denzel reminisced about his early days in the industry, recounting a bizarre movie role he was offered in 1986.
I got a part in a movie in 1986. I called it The Nigga They Couldn't Kill.
The film depicted a disturbing storyline in which his character, a black man, was accused of essaying a white woman. As if that wasn't unsettling enough, the plot involved several attempts to electrocute and hang his character, all while trying to paint him as some sort of twisted hero. But what shocked Denzel even more was the nonchalant attitude of some Hollywood insiders during the audition process.
I said, right, that ain't funny. So to me, it wasn't funny.
It's disheartening to learn that even someone as talented and respected as Denzel Washington faced such pressure and manipulation in the early days of his career. The fact that he stood his ground and refused to take on roles that compromised his principles speaks volumes about his character and integrity. The influence of Hollywood elites goes beyond just selecting roles for actors. In the past, Denzel has also shed light on the pervasive issue of whitewashing in the industry, where he insisted that white actors should not be cast in roles meant for people of color.
So why did he need a black director? Could a white director not have
It's not
produced this
color,
work?
it's culture.
This whitewashing trend has been a long-standing problem in Hollywood, and Denzel's revelations bring this injustice to the forefront once again. Anyway, as we delve further into Denzel's tell-all interview, he exposed a dark aspect of the casting process, where actors are often pitted against each other in cutthroat auditions. He explained how some auditions were designed to humiliate and exploit actors, just to see who could handle the pressure.
Being on the stage, the amount of training we had.
This heartless approach to casting showcases the ruthless nature of the industry and how actors are often reduced to mere pawns in a high-stakes game of power and control. This insider perspective on the industry's nepotism and favoritism only reinforces the notion that Hollywood can be an unfair and challenging landscape to navigate. Denzel's expose has undoubtedly ruffled feathers in Hollywood, and it's easy to see why. His willingness to speak out against the dark side of the movie industry puts him at odds with those who would prefer to keep their manipulative practices hidden. But this is precisely why his revelations are so important and powerful. Denzel Washington has shown immense bravery in using his platform to shed light on the shady dealings and questionable ethics within the entertainment world. What's more, unlike the elites, Denzel himself has tried to change the narrative in Hollywood by being a legit good guy. Denzel Washington stands as a beacon of virtue in Hollywood, in stark contrast to the self-serving antics of the elite. While some influential figures in the industry often engage in philanthropy merely as a facade to further their own image, Denzel has taken a different path, one of genuine altruism and heartfelt dedication to making a positive impact. Unlike the pompous display of elitism paraded as philanthropy by some, Denzel's actions speak louder than any publicity stunt ever could. His commitment to effecting real change and helping those in need is evident through his active involvement with numerous charitable organizations. Denzel's passion for supporting the youth shines through his long-standing association with the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. This organization has been instrumental in providing a safe haven for countless young individuals, offering them opportunities for growth, education, and personal development. Denzel's dedication to this cause demonstrates his belief in the power of nurturing the potential of the next generation and empowering them to achieve greatness. Beyond the borders of the United States, Denzel's compassion extends to Save Africa's Children, a foundation committed to improving the lives of underprivileged children in Africa. This organization focuses on addressing critical issues such as access to education, healthcare, and basic necessities. Denzel's involvement showcases his understanding of the global impact of humanitarian efforts and the importance of uplifting communities worldwide. What's more, Denzel Washington has aligned himself with the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund, an organization inspired by the visionary leader's dedication to creating a better future for South Africa's children. The fund's initiatives range from healthcare and education to social support systems, ensuring that the most vulnerable members of society receive the care and opportunities they deserve. Denzel's association with this noble cause demonstrates his unwavering commitment to upholding Mandela's legacy and advocating for a world where children are nurtured and empowered to thrive. Unlike the flashy endeavors of some Hollywood elites, Denzel's philanthropy is not about seeking attention or accolades. Instead, it reflects a genuine desire to make a meaningful difference in the lives of others, whether it's through financial contributions, hands-on involvement, or using his platform to raise awareness. Denzel embodies the true spirit of philanthropy, selflessly giving back to the community and using his influence for the greater good. Denzel Washington's efforts to change the narrative in Hollywood extend far beyond the silver screen. He exemplifies what it means to be a good person, leading by example and using his success and privilege to uplift those in need. In any case, these allegations made by Denzel are just scratching the surface of the rot that permeates the industry. But trust me, there's so much more lurking behind those velvet curtains, and if the truth ever sees the light of day, it'll send shockwaves through the entire world, leaving everyone stunned to their core. Meanwhile, fans have not been silent about Denzel's revelations. This is why Denzel is the man. He doesn't play their stupid games. He's a brilliant actor at the top of his game. He's never compromised his beliefs. Mad respect for Denzel Washington. One fan commented. Another fan added, Denzel has always been a super solid guy, so this doesn't surprise me. He also calls out the woke nonsense happening in the world from time to time. The guy is truly down to earth and a man of the word. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.